Hey guys, welcome back to Maison Malli. I'm Malli, and today we're going to be talking best pods for the summertime. But before we get into the video, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. Show your girl some love. You guys can also find me over on Instagram at Maison Malli. I'd love to connect with you there as well. We do a lot of fun things over there, and if you want to find me on Instagram, you can find me right here. Let's talk best Nespresso summer pods. Hey friends, welcome back to Maison Malli. Summer is upon us. It is June, right? We just started June. It's when things start to heat up pretty much all around the country for the most part, and it's when we start drinking our iced coffees, our iced lattes, our frappuccinos, you know, all of the summer goodies that we've all known to grow and love. So I'm going to share with you guys 5 pods that you just can't live without during the summertime. Like, you can't be an espresso lover and not have these 5 pods in your home during the months of, let's say, May to September, right? So it should be a super easy video. Just want to get you guys summer ready. We already have our summer capsule launch with coconut. We have our summer syrups ready to go. So now we need to talk about our favorite summer pods. First up on my summer pod list, of course, I'm sure you guys guessed it, Bianco Legero. So we all have grown to know and love Bianco Legero. When it sold out this year, everyone went absolutely crazy, but it's back. We're all stocked up from what I see. Bianco Legero, it is a 2.7 ounce pod. That is why we love it so much. It is a double espresso shot. It's biscuity and sweet. So honestly, perfect for those summer lattes, those summer frappuccinos that you want to get into. I think that you guys will really enjoy having Bianco Legero a part of your summer collection. I've got so many Bianco Legero recipes up on my channel, so feel free to scroll through those and try some Bianco Legero this summer. Now, speaking of Bianco Legero and 2.7 ounce, our next pod is going to be iced Leggero, right? It is another 2.7 ounce pod, and it is made specifically for iced drinks. So this pod is going to hold up really nicely when you put your when you pair your ice with it, right? That's the primary purpose of it. So I've got to admit, this hasn't always been one of my favorite pods, just because it lacks in flavor. But of course, after trying the new coconut pods this season from Vertuo line that I didn't really like, I've grown to appreciate this pod a little bit more. I like it that it has its own standalone taste to it, so you can definitely pair it back to your favorite syrups. This summer, I plan on pairing iced Leggero back to my favorite Torani coconut pureed syrup. I plan on pairing it back to the new Monin Tiki syrup, and I'm sure that it's just gonna be a blast to have this one this summer. More of an up-close look. This is what iced Leggero looks like. It's a pretty little thing. Yep. Do you guys like iced Leggero? Is it one of your favorite 2.7 ounce pods? Let me know in the comments down below. How do you like to make iced Leggero? Now, just a little bit of what Nespresso has to say about this pod. It says that the aromatic profile, it's for mild recipes with milk. So these are going to be great for your lattes and your frappuccinos. The aromatic notes are toasted cereal and fruity. So I think something I can definitely get into this summer. Toasted cereal, so you've got cereal notes again like Bianco Legero, but also fruity like La Cumplida de Refinada. So actually anything I think that's fruity, I tend to like to have it with chocolate. So I'm sure we're going to have some really fun recipes for iced Leggero this summer. Next up, we're going to be visiting another 2.7 ounce double espresso shot. It's going to be double espresso Chiaro. So double espresso Chiaro overall is probably in, I would say, my top 5 pods. So it was definitely going to make this list for best summer capsules. Here's a look at double espresso Chiaro. She's just like this nice bronze chocolatey thing. It has an intensity of 6, which I like. It's dense and wild, and the aromatic notes is woody and roasted. So what I love about this pod in particular is not every day do you want a Bianco Legero where it's like sweet and creamy. Sometimes you just need like that depth in your pod, that woodiness in your pod. And I particularly like this one for that. So whenever I'm making those elaborate drinks that are like really sweet, I really like a pod like this one that's gonna cut through all of the sweetness with its intensity and its woody flavor. So again, I think this one will be awesome over ice this summer. I can't wait to introduce you guys to all of the summer recipes and everything I have planned for the channel this summer. So definitely guys, go out and buy your double espresso Chiaros because we're going to be using it a lot this summer. The fourth pod on my list is going to be Peru. I love Peru. It's definitely one of my favorite pods. This is what she looks like. It's so beautiful and like green, and I just love just the pod, like the colors of the pod alone. But getting into Peru, it is a single shot. I wish that this one was double. I go through them a lot because sometimes I will brew two to have it as a double espresso. But honestly guys, Peru hot, nothing to write home about, but Peru iced. Peru iced is the way to go. I absolutely love, love, love this pod iced. According to Nespresso, it's a 6 in intensity. Aromatic profile, it's smooth and balanced. And then aromatic notes, it's toasted sweet cereal and fruity. So get that. Toasted sweet cereal. So again, this one's really creamy. It's sweet. You've got the hint of fruit. Probably gonna be the one I use the most this summer, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm looking down at the other pods. I love Bianco Legero and all that, but there's just something about Peru. So if you haven't tried it yet, I suggest you go ahead and do so. Follow me over on Instagram. I have quite a few reels up on my Instagram, actually, recipes for Peru. And then I also have a Peru video as well that you guys can find, I think, right here. So yeah. Peru, although a single shot, one that you definitely need in your stash for this summer. Now, my fifth pod is going to be this guy, IL Caffe, right? I think that's how you say it. Is that how you say it? If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But this is what this beauty looks like, right? So IL Caffe was actually a limited edition from holiday season, and honestly I've only tried this pod one time. I had it in my advent calendar, and I tried it and I instantly loved it. I misjudged this pod because it looked so much like Diavoletto. I was like, oh, it's probably gonna taste the same, and honestly it really does not. So whereas Diavoletto, this guy is very like bold and intense and woody, this one, it's bold. It does have a high intensity. Let's see. It has a high intensity. It's an intensity of 11, whereas Diavoletto has an intensity of 12, I think. So it's super intense still, but according to Nespresso, it's exceptionally intense and velvety. And that's where the smoothness of this pod comes in. So although it's intense, it's very velvety and smooth. So it doesn't have like that rough kick that Diavoletto is gonna have. It's very creamy. So honestly, I'm super excited just to try this one over ice this summer. There's so many fun ways that you can try this without syrups. Nespresso does have a bunch of cool recipes that I do want to explore. Now, I did look on the website and this one is sold out on the website. It's just not there anymore actually. But fun fact, every time I go to the store, it's there. And if you call the Nespresso customer service, I'm pretty confident it's gonna be there as well. So you guys can just order it that way. But if you can't get your hands on this one, then I definitely would round out the top 5 with Diavoletto, just because it's just one of those pods that makes it into every list. It's been on my summer list, my morning coffee list, my intense pods list. Like, it's just a really good holy grail pod. Whenever people ask me, if you could just choose one pod for the rest of your life, what would it be? It would be this guy, because you can make it with a latte, you can make it with iced coffee. You can just do it any way, and you're gonna be good. So guys, as far as my favorites and the pods that I'm going to be using this summer, those are the ones that I have for you. Those are my holy grail. And Nespresso does have two other summer ice pods. They're going to be these guys. So of course the new coconut, the tropical coconut flavor over ice. This is what it looks like. And then we also have iced Forte, which this is what iced Forte looks like. Both of these pods are going to be 7.7 ounce pods. You guys already know I'm not really a crazy fan of the coconut. Honestly though, I think that this one is just best over ice. That's it. Nothing added. Maybe a splash of syrup if you want. But I just think that the milks really dilute the coffee even more, and this pod does not hold up very well with milks added into it. So I think it's just best on its own with ice or a little bit of syrup. This pod, I do appreciate it for its boldness. It is a really holy grail, strong, good coffee iced pod. So I'm sure there's a lot you guys can do with this. I'm just not a fan of it. I think it's a good pod though. Like, I think you guys will definitely enjoy it, but it's just not a part of like my lineup. I'm more of like an iced latte kind of drinker in the summer, more than an iced coffee. Hence why all of my top picks were more so double espresso shots and single espresso shots. So that is all that I have for you guys for today. Thank you guys always for stopping by Maison Malli. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your favorite pods for the summer? What are you looking forward to drinking this summer? Or if you guys have any particular recipes or you have any questions, you guys can always find me in the comments down below, or you can also find me over on Instagram at Maison Malli. Oh, another fun fact before we get going, just wanted to let you guys know that I did start my Like to Know It. It's really fun. I'm gonna have some of my coffee favorites up there that I haven't purchased through Amazon. So if you guys are interested in that, head over to Instagram in my bio and click my Like to Know It. I'm actually also just gonna link it in the description box down below. So going forward, you'll be able to find my Like to Know It and my Amazon store, so you guys can shop all of my coffee favorites. But guys, that's all I have for today. I hope that you're enjoying the beginning of your June, and I'll see you guys next time.